Hello and welcome. This can be our lecture video for January 11th. We're going to be doing a step-by-step binder lesson today. You can find this worksheet on our extra stuff calendar if you want to print it off and take the notes exactly as I lay them out here. Otherwise, you can probably do this on a piece of lined paper, or better yet would be maybe a piece of graph paper. All of these step-by-step binder lessons, I would like them put into a binder and kept separate from the rest of your notes. These are the ones that you're allowed to use during quizzes and tests when we are taking them in person. Alright, so what we're being told to do is to plot each point. Alright, so plot means to represent these ordered pairs with a point somewhere on our coordinate plane. So here's how we're going to do that. Step 1. In step 1, we want to just place your pencil at the origin. Alright, so on our graph here, let's label what the origin is. The origin is where our x-axis and y-axis cross. So those are those bold axes. So this is the origin right there. So every single point we plot, we start at the origin and then we use the numbers to get to where the point is. Step 2 is we need to count left/right the amount indicated by the first number. Alright, and we'll just say, but down here, if the number is positive, we're going to go to the right, and if the number is negative, we're going to go to the left. Alright, step 3 is to count up/down the amount indicated by the second number of the ordered pair. And this time positive would mean to go up and negative would mean to go down. I want to add first number of the ordered pair here. You don't have to do this, I just thought. Add some clarity. Alright. Step 4 is to, well, before we label our point, we need to create a point. So just a bold dot. And label it with the assigned letter. Not every ordered pair gets a letter, but you can always label them with just the value of the ordered pair, just the two numbers that got you to where that bold dot is. Alright, so let's follow these steps to label, to plot and label these 5 points here. So we always start at the origin. The first number tells us left or right, so it's a positive 6 for D here, so I'm going to go right 6. I don't make a point yet. Then the second number tells us up or down. It's a negative 6, so I move down 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice now I'm just straight across from this negative 6. I can make a bold point here and label it D. Alright, so we're done with D. Let's try E. Again, back to the origin. Negative 10. I go all the way to the negative 10 here. positive 10, I go up 10 to the very top corner here, and that is point E, straight across from that 10. All right, next one is F at negative 9, negative 1. So the negative 9 means go left 9. There is no negative 9, but we know it's right between negative 8 and negative 10. And then down 1 gives us this point right here. We will label F. All right, next up is G. G is at 1, negative 8. So from the origin, I go right 1, because it's positive 1, down 8, because it's a negative 8. And that gives me the point G. And then the last one, point H, is at 5, 3. That's a positive 5, so right 5. The negative 3 means go down 3. 1, 2, 3. And here we get to point H. Okay. Now, in problem 2 here, it says state the coordinates of each point. So now we've got to go kind of reverse these steps to figure out what the numbers in the ordered pair are that would land us at each of these spots. So here, I won't write this with steps, I'll just write it as one sentence. So to find the numbers for an ordered pair, go straight up / down to the x-axis to get the x value, then straight left / right to the y-axis to get the y value. All right, so let's try that with point V here. I'm at V, I go straight down to the x-axis, I hit at 2, so I know the first number is a 2. Then back at the V, I go straight left to the y-axis, I hit between the 2 and the 4, but we can reasonably assume that that's 3 right there, so it's 2, 3. All right, let's try it with S. I go straight up to the x-axis, I hit a 10. I go straight over to the y-axis, I hit a negative 2. With T, straight up, lands me between there, I can figure that's negative 5. Straight right hits me at negative 1, so negative 5, negative 1. With U, straight down, it's negative 9. Straight right, I hit at a positive 1, and then W is negative 9, 9. All right, so one more time, to find the numbers for an ordered pair, go straight up / down to the x-axis to get the x value, then straight left / right to the y-axis to get the y value, returning to the point in between, taking those two measurements. All right, I'll embed a few more for you to try here, but we're going to call that good for this lecture video. Have a good rest of your day.